Chapter 149 of Chainsaw Man gave us the revelation of Denji's true feelings for ASA, a concerning outbreak from Nayuta, as well as an ominous glimpse as to what the future of this series could look like. And we're gonna talk about all that shit and more, but real quick before we jump in, remember to leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content. I don't remember the exact number because I didn't look it up before making this video, but I know that a certain large percent of the people that watch my Chainsaw Man chapter review videos aren't subscribed to my channel. So if the subscribe button down below is red, why not make it gray? We tend to bust it down pretty hard here. So jumping right into the chapter today, I wanted to first make note of the art quality improvement in comparison to the past few chapters. While it's still not quite on the same level as early part 2, there isn't anything that sticks out as unfinished or egregiously rough. Like I said in last week's chapter review video, when I comment on the deteriorating art quality in the recent chapters of Chainsaw Man Part 2, that's not necessarily me complaining, that's me more showing my concern for Tatsuki Fujimoto's health or motivation. Now as for the actual content of today's chapter, I noticed something in particular that sends an ominous message for the future of this series. Seeing the charred chainsaw corpses and the angry anti-Chainsaw Man mob feels like we've reached a point of no return in this series. Society now irrevocably fears and hates Chainsaw Man to the point where nothing he can say or do will ever change anyone's mind. Essentially, not only can he no longer transform out of fear of what public safety will do to Nayuta, he also can't transform without incurring the wrath of average citizens that now just simply despise him. The days of Chainsaw Man being a superhero revered by society are now over, bar some kind of miracle. I don't know, maybe somehow Nayuta can become so powerful that she can alter the memories of society like she did with ASA back in chapter 120. Speaking of Nayuta though, holy fuck, this was a grim chapter for her. Sure, she ended up changing her mind at the very end due to Denji saying he loves her this much, but not only did she just try to flip to the devil's side on a whim, she also attacked a public safety officer just because she wasn't gonna get her way. You know, public safety, that organization she's already on thin ice with for merely existing. Now I will say, Nayuta coming around at the very end was sweet and completely validates the reasons Kishibe left her in Denji's care in the first place. But a by-the-books guy like Yoshida isn't gonna feel that way once Fumiko tells him, oh yeah, the little devil girl just tried to kill me. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's Jover for Nayuta, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see her in some perilous situations in the future. Now even though the main focus of today's chapter was Denji talking Nayuta down from joining the devil's side and killing indiscriminately, I wouldn't be so surprised if nobody's talking about that right now in favor of the confirmation we got of Denji's true feelings for Asa Mitaka. Reze bros, I'm sorry, but it's over. We had a good run. Before I get any sus comments about the fact that I own a Chainsaw Man body pillow, keep in mind that this is officially licensed merch that is appreciated greatly in value. I'm working the Chainsaw Man stock market, give me a fucking break. Back to the main discussion at hand though, even I have to admit it would probably be best if Denji dates a girl that actually goes to his school and, you know, hasn't massacred dozens of innocent people and tried to kill him. Apparently it's important to him that his love interest doesn't try to kill him or bite his tongue off or throw up in his mouth. In hindsight, it's probably pretty fucked up to say it like that, seeing as this is an incredibly sensitive spot for him. Ironically, him saying that his kiss with Asa was the only one that didn't hurt is pretty funny, seeing as it was Yoru that actually kissed him and she was in fact trying to kill him. But all silliness aside, I do love seeing this vulnerable side of Denji because it shows that his desire for companionship goes much deeper than him just wanting to have sex. I don't remember all of the details, but my good friend and podcast companion Secret Doves made an entire thread about sexuality and symbolism in Chainsaw Man, so I highly recommend checking that out. If you just go to his Twitter page, he's pinned all of his threads about Chainsaw Man to the top of his profile. Now, as hype as Denji proclaiming his feelings for Asa is, there is one important thing to remember about their kiss. Asa doesn't remember it. Nayuta erased that entire date from Asa's memory. Not only does Asa not remember their apartment movie date, she also thinks Denji stood her up and doesn't like or care about her in the slightest. This doesn't bode well for our boy Denji after he finally realizes that he has a bit of a crush going. I've seen some people online musing the idea that Denji will find Asa/Yoru wounded in the streets after her fight with Yoshida, and that they'd maybe have to hole up in Denji's apartment together. But we won't really know anything about that until the next chapter drops, which is unfortunately 2 weeks from today. Yes, we are on another Chainsaw Man break. I unfortunately will be traveling when chapter 150 drops, but I'll see if I can still find a way to record a short video so I can put my thoughts out there. But make sure to stick around on my channel from now until then because I'm still going to be streaming and putting out more videos. Thank you guys for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye now.